Morning coffee with Mike, guys, is hit and miss for the last 10 years. So either I do a live stream or I don't on a Friday, and most of the time I don't. But I just wanted to reach out to you guys just to touch base and see where things are going and where they're going and how they're going and how you guys are feeling and what's happening in your neck of the woods. So if you guys want to just leave a comment there below, let me know how you guys are doing. I would really, really, really appreciate it very, very much. And I do want to go into the whole the shifting and the sides that people are taking, and they're jumping on sides, and I've been preaching the same philosophy for so many years. Don't take sides. Don't take any side. Take your side and leave it alone. Because a lot of people are getting exhausted and tired and just trying to figure things out where the next move is going to go. I'm worried because I have 3 kids. But don't let it exhaust you. Don't let it wear you down. Because it is. And I know it is. Don't let you get angry because they win. They're winning. Right? Like Charlie Sheen. Remember Charlie Sheen back in 2017, 2018? Win. Right? We got Mimo in the house. What's up, buddy? T Lawton in the house. Good morning, T. 15-minute cities, already covered that. Go look at the 15-minute cities we did make. We got some videos going back. I think we still have a 15-minute city on Mike of the Night from 2017, 2018. We've been talking about the whole global plan before the WEF or before the Agenda 2020 came out, before they called it Agenda 2020, or before they called it, like, there was different. There's different summits, ocean protection summits, the environmental protection summit, this. So what before the Agenda 2020 came out, we were already covering this stuff, and in every city plan, there is a 15-minute city. It's old. This is old news. This goes back to, like, I think World War II. So, but yeah, look into our channel on the magnifying glass and see what's left, what YouTube has not taken down. YouTube took down my Muslim takeover of Europe by 2020. That was taken down. That was posted in 2015, and it was taken down in 2019. I was looking for it. I'm like, why? I went to AI. AI said, no, that was taken down in 2019. They told me the exact date it was taken down for policy violations, right? So I was going to go back to that because I wanted to reference things, because I had numbers on that video. I actually had numbers to go off of certain things and which countries were moving into where and how. It's really bad. It's really bad when you want to I heard the Oregon coast is about to blow. Yeah, check my channel. I had a dream video I put up 2 years ago about the Oregon coast and what was going to happen. Saw it in a dream. It was really weird. A lot of people think I'm retarded, but that's okay. I'm punchy. That's what they call me, punchy. Red Pill Option says, hey, Mike, how are you? When do you think they plan on rolling out universal basic income? I think it could be anytime soon. Well, universal basic income already has started through the Section 8 welfare systems. They've already started it. The groundwork has already started. They've already, I guess, encapsulated people into poverty by giving them free money. Children allowance, all that stuff. So that's already being put into place. I think once the government shuts down all the small businesses, and there's no more taxing me to pay other people, then what happens is, because I don't exist to pay those taxes from the private sector to the public sector, I think that's when they're going to have to roll out the universal. They have to. Because there's no way that the people that are not working for the government, because Canada is about 50-60% government. You could watch my videos. Now, people are looking back at those old videos and saying, I thought this guy was retarded. Like punchy. I'm punchy, by the way. And, yeah. Hey, Sandy, good morning. Universal basic subservience. So that is already something that's been in the framework for many, 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 many years, right? My friends on Facebook, even those that ignored my shares of your work, some have found you. Well, thank you. But universal basic income will be very conditional. You don't want to follow the government. Yeah. Okay, then that goes back to we covered this whole thing, red pill option, in a 2019 Mike of the Night with me and Supreme Cannon co-hosting Mike of the Night. How Darwin was bringing in the that technology, facial recognition, all that stuff. Darwin, Australia. Okay, it's up on YouTube. Where Darwin, Australia was bringing in that technology for social credit scores from China. So the governance in Northern Territory in Australia, in the Darwin region, went to China to take this information and bring back the technology from China to pilot it in Northern Australia. And this was 2019 or 2018, Mike of the Night. It's up. Just type in Darwin takeover or Australia takeover, whatever. You'll see what I'm talking about. And you watch the video and you'll see how they were already on that. And yes, it will be situational. Hey, you said this about this leader, right? Right? I told you guys Macron is going to be there forever. He still is there. Go back to our 2017 and 2018 and 2015 Mike of the Night clips that we have to put up because the live streams were taken down. So, yes, somebody says, love using the word retarded. People are taken back when I use it, especially when it refers to a person. Yeah, that's what I was punchy or slow or retarded when I was in grade school, in high school, and the teachers told me that your future is working in a warehouse, moving boxes around, and I don't even need to know what's in the boxes, right? I don't need to know what's in the boxes. I don't need to know where the boxes are going. All I need to do, this is what one teacher told me. You need to be in a factory moving boxes around. That's all, that's what you're good for. Most likely will send the European descent people to the gulag. No, a lot of Europeans are going back to Europe. Like a lot. So I don't know if you remember my friend Massimo. Well, it's a long time ago. That was on Trends in the Housing Market when we started doing call-ins in 2014. Well, he from across the Commonwealth. So he basically called in from Toronto, Ontario, and they were capturing numbers of Canadians buying one-way tickets to leave Canada permanently. And Europeans, even in 2014, 2015, 2016, are the number one mass exodus people that are leaving Canada, or the European expansion. They're all going back. And they've been going back stronger now. They've been going back in huge numbers. Hey, bud, before banning again, YouTube finally notified me. Hey, Mike Miller, you got a notification? Wow. What happened to Brampton, Mike? The city is unrecognizable in 2025 from 2000. Where did everyone go from 25 years ago? Well, Anthony, a lot of the people that left Brampton moved to Thornhill, Richmond Hill, but then Richmond Hill got taken over by the Chinese, and then a lot of money laundering in Richmond Hill. But it's like 16, 17 billion dollars in Richmond Hill real estate, just in Richmond Hill. But I do need to have to make a retraction. Okay, I might make a short video, but I did make a mistake, and I confirmed it with another gentleman from out east. So I've been misinforming you guys for the past maybe 3 or 4. Okay, let's get to. I've been misinforming you guys since 2019 about something, and I need to tell you guys this. Okay, in 2019, I've been telling you guys that roughly $911 billion has been laundered through Canadian real estate. From Victoria to Prince Edward Island, from Chinese money launderers, Chinese criminals, or whatever, Chinese money launderers. In Canada, the media calls them investors. Okay, bidding up houses, locals can't get in, can't compete with dirty money. But I do need to make a retraction because I actually misinformed you guys. I went over the numbers. The statistic I'm reading is from 2019. And I've always held that statistic, and I've always referenced that statistic from 2019. And the truth is, it's actually $2.6 trillion has been laundered through Canadian real estate, from Victoria, BC, Vancouver region, to Prince Edward Island. It's actually 2.4 to 2.6 trillion dollars. So I actually misinformed you guys on that, and I don't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just going off a 2019 reference that stuck with me, right? And I didn't think it was that high, the money laundering and the bidding up of properties, right? So what's Prince Edward Island? It's just a province in eastern Canada. I was born in Detroit and moved to Brampton at 12. I'm 31 now. Sidewalker, move to Alabama, man. Move off the 10. Move off the Highway 10, Interstate 10. Go find somewhere nice off the interstate. Buy something for 40 grand. Tens of thousands of properties with land. Land starting at 40 grand. Move to Alabama, man. You're born in Detroit. Move to Alabama, man. Tomorrow. That's what I have to say, Signwalker. Keister is saying, then you wonder why these politicians are so. Again, politicians are so cocky. I could get back into it. Hey, Pamela. I could get back into it if you guys want. I do have a lot of questions to answer on that. Only 44%, 41% of us have a soul, and the rest of us are programmed at birth with awareness and not consciousness, both. Some of us are programmed with both, and we know it. We know. But then there's the ones that don't, that were just programmed with awareness, and when they die, it's lights out. It's whatever. Nobody. It's gone, right? So Rick Hunter lives in Alabama. There you go, buddy. And Keister One is saying absolutely. That's what you need to do, Keister One. So, oh sorry, I may be getting this mixed up here with the comments here. So this is what's happening. So when these people are getting away, watch my video. It's a few videos ago. Why only 41% of us have a soul, and this is the first time since the time of Noah's Ark that humans, that soul unsold people outnumber the sold. Like, and I'm saying huge marginal. Like it's the first time since the time of Noah, and nobody wants to acknowledge it. It's yeah. Hey, Jay Bolt, what's up, buddy? It's been a minute. Yeah. Too many scary there. Any update on your Philippines house? Yeah, me and my wife built. There's a little playlist on the channel if you guys want to watch that, where we built a home in the Philippines for like 7 grand. Poured concrete rebar, metal roof, and the property is being used by the family because it's up on a hill, so it's being used for storms as a storm shelter for the family, her family, to use when they have to go away from the beach because they're on a little island, right? So they go up to the top there. I'm gonna go next year and make a lot of videos for you guys down there about what's going on, just travels and showing you guys around how it's happening, where it's happening, and for you guys to see our $7,000 house. Alberta becomes a republic, and Solus for yeah, Mike. But the problem is, again, I said this before, Alberta is not allowed to become a republic because it's not allowed to secede from the crown. And a lot of people have shit on me saying, Prince Charles or the prince is gonna die anyway, so the crown means nothing. No, it's the people that control him that are in charge. People are forgetting that you can't secede from the crown. Okay, the South of the United States tried to secede from the crown. The whole Civil War in the United States was fought over the crown. It wasn't fought over freeing no slaves. It was about the crown. That's why the crown funded the North to eliminate the South, because the South didn't want to pay taxes to the Red Shield or Blue Shield or Black Shield or Hidden Families. Documentary is up on my little documentary list. You can watch it. Right? It has nothing to do with freeing any slaves. It was all about the crown. And you want proof? Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. Oh, well, that John Wilkes Booth was a da-da-da-da. No, it wasn't. John Wilkes Booth was ordered to murder him. Why? Because he created the Yankee greenback. He went off the system and created his own currency for America to thrive, and he was killed. 5 to 10 days later, the newsreels in London come up and say, thank God they killed him. We have Ulysses S. Grant that will abide by our mandates and thank God he's dead because he went off without permission and created his own currency. So if you guys don't see that by now, I don't know what to tell you anymore. So the Alberta will not be allowed to leave the crown. Period. Discussion over. Right? Canada's going bankrupt. Taking what I can. It's Survivor Darwinian life in Canada now. Oh, big time. Um, I was referencing back a video I made about the United States. I think it was a 2019 video. 2018. It was a 2018 October video. I remember this because it was around Halloween. I made a video how the American dream is over. It's all survival now, right? And I rewatched that and re-referenced some of that what I was talking about, and trying to make sense of what I was seeing then and how things are going to connect to the just trying to make sense of the future, right? It's all about the taxes. UK is all about tax. That's right. Which country will win the race to the bottom? You know, KCCPAC has been on my channel long enough. I put up a poll, I think in 2018 or 2017. Which Commonwealth country is going to fall first? So I put Australia, Canada, the UK, South, no, UK, and then Blue States of America, I think it was. It was Australia, New Zealand, Canada. I think it was 4 or 5 choices. Everyone picked Australia to fall first in the Commonwealth, and then second was New Zealand, and then third was Canada. All right. Now it looks like Canada is going to be the first to fall under the programmed governance we have. We shall see, Mike, as an Albertan. I'm just telling you the truth, Mike. I'm just telling you, if I want Alberta to secede and become a republic, I want it to happen. That would make my day if that happened. That would make my year if that happened. They won't allow it. Oh, but Prince Charles, the crown is dead. No, it's not. It's not going anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere in hundreds of years, and it's going to stay there. Why do you think they destroyed the Portuguese Empire? They had a perfectly big trading empire. Why do you think in 1700 the Queen of England authorized to blow up Portuguese shipping unarmed vessels? And Blackbeard blew up one of the ships in a port. What was it? In Macau, Portuguese China? No, in Hong Kong or whatever. One big Portuguese merchant ship with 400, whatever people on board, completely obliterated in the port by an English pirate that was ordered by the Queen. Why do you think they hated us so much? Because the Portuguese refused to join the East Indian Trading Company. They wanted nothing to do with the heroin. And what happened was, when you go against the crown or you go against these people, you're the criminal. You're the lunatic for not selling opium and heroin through your trade routes. And that's why, even to this day, I go to some places, you're Portuguese, you're a pirate. Happens to countries when the populations are totally replaced. Maybe you're too consumed in this. Relax, buddy. Don't worry too much. Just focus on having money saved, says KB Gone. Oh, no, it's just my thing. It's my passion, man. I got nothing else, guys. Well, I have family. I have my business, right? I have my, and this social media, being on social media thing, has been my thing for 15 years now, right? It's my outlet, I guess, to, yeah. So, hey man, I live in California, bought a parcel lot for 250 large back in 2016. In a year, it jumped to 650,000. It's kind of interesting you mentioned 2016, because in 2016, there was a massive influx of Chinese investors that were coming in 2016. Yeah, it was 2016 into California. And they blew up the real estate in San Francisco, Alameda County, Riverside, like different areas were completely getting, Orange County, areas were getting completely blown up with Chinese money laundering. I built my house and now I have a beautiful Portuguese family. Oh, wow. I'm a U.S. citizen now. I came from the north. Nice. Thanks for letting me know, man. I am a dirty immigrant to other people. So KB Gone saying I'm in California too, but God keeps me strong, says the collective. Of course. It's all about God in the end. KB is a concrete worker. What are your taxes? Someone's asking what your taxes are now. Someone's saying, love your points. This realm was always meant to fail. Yeah, it is. It's just, we're just here. Enjoy the show. Relax, right? Relax. Everyone's sending me this clip. Oh my God, Joe Rogan said something. You said this on your podcast. Of course I did. But he's saying it 7, 8 years later. Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk. What's that other guy, that idiot there? Zuckerberg. All these people, we're all Democrats because they have to follow the money. Oh, but Joe Rogan endorsed Donald Trump. Yeah, 24 hours before the election. Joe Rogan reminds me of Mussolini following the war to back the victor so he remains in power in Italy. Watching the war and who to back and promote. That's what Joe Rogan looks like when he does stuff like this. All these people are fake. It's all about follow the money, man. Now they come out, free Tommy Robinson, yeah, do this, do that. We don't need toiletries and men's bathroom for women and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, we knew that. This is old news. You're not telling us anything new. So the collector's saying I pay too much for property taxes. I'm at $20K a year. Take that $20K, go buy a house in Alabama. Yeah, Joe Rogan is a shill. Most of them, if not all. Yeah, they just follow the money, man. No, Joe Rogan is controlled opposition. That's correct. Then you have controlled information distribution. Controlled information distribution, CID, is influencers that were getting paid. So all these years, I'm banging my head on the wall. How are these influencers showing up today with no back track record? Nobody knows who they are, and get 250,000 subscribers overnight with 13 videos. And all they're talking about is what we talked about 10 years ago. Controlled information distribution, it was USAID. And I couldn't figure it out. 7,001 influencers were getting paid in Canada. 7,001 in over 80 countries now. So all these influencers are basically getting paid to tell you what you already know. And then I'm trying to tell you guys, look, we said this already. This is not news. Will the trend of housing markets show be back online? I don't know if I should bring back trends in the housing market, only because the show is going to be We Told You So show. We told you this, we told you that, we told you this. And, yeah, so I don't want to put it together a show to tell you guys 24/7 that we warned you about everything that's happening today. The mass exodus, the fentanyl, the money laundering, all the stuff that... So Big Sal up north is saying, I have come to the unfortunate conclusion that I may be living with an NPC. Guys, I'm going to do an NPC follow-up for you guys on the video I made, 41% of us have a soul. Because I have a lot of questions people are asking me. I don't know why, but people want to know things. And I'm like, okay, I'll put together... I'll write out some answers for you guys from your questions. Because again, you could see it now. It's just in your face now. That only 41% of us do have a soul. It's the first time since Noah's Ark, since the unsold outnumber the sold. And people are laughing at me and calling me punchy or slow or mentally. Then 7 years from now, when the testing of it actually comes to light through DNA, you're gonna see. In 7 years, Joe Rogan will talk about it. Then I'll come back and say, look, we told you this already. And people will look at me and say, we don't care about you. We don't care that you told us this 7 years ago. Joe Rogan's saying it now. Now it matters. He's talking about MAID, assisted suicide in Canada. 10 years ago, we told 1 in 10 people will be euthanized by 2020. By 2025. 1 in 10 Canadians will be euthanized. Now people are saying, oh, your numbers are completely wrong. You're such a liar. You make these predictions and you don't stand by them. No. Which cough syrup did you take? Which cough syrup did you take? There's many ways to be euthanized. Which cough syrup did you take? Did you trust the science? Because I'm thinking we're heading there, right? Oh, we got much joy here from Ontario. Sorry, from Ontario. Yes, utilities have skyrocketed. Yep, because utilities are going skyrocketing because the cities are going broke, right? Cities are going broke. Look that up on our channel. Cities going broke by, I think it was by 2019 or 2020. You won't be able to. You can't buy food. You can't. Yeah. I like shop and videos, says Adrian John. Silent Walk is saying they're already doing it. So it's this consciousness versus awareness thing I've been trying to get out there for over 15 years. NPC World video we made back in 2012. Are we living in a simulated reality? NPC worlds. I call them interferers too, like interferers, right? But unfortunately, so somebody saying, I watched your Pokemon destroyed my shop. Glad I clicked on your live. You're absolutely correct about what you're saying. Property taxes are up 20 points in in a year in Mississauga. Mikey, what the hell is going on? Anthony, Antonio, I told you, move to Alabama, right? You said, I don't know if it was you, but I think you told me you were born in Detroit. Move to the South. Get something off the 10. Get something off the Interstate 10. Um, the movie They Live, great movie. Roddy Piper. We were referencing it over the years. Another movie we referenced for years and years is Soylent Green, because Soylent Green takes place in 2022 or 2023. The movie takes place in 2022. So we were ramping it up in 2021, 2022, Soylent Green, right? That was a good one too. It's all by design, folks. Everyone take a pill and chill, because it's all by design and always will be by design. Right? All these people that are in power that are purposefully destroying you are laughing at you now because they're showing you their poker hand. Remember that Mike of the Night we did? They're showing you their hand. They're showing you what they're gonna do. I think even Joe Rogan stole that phrase off me too. Do I keep in contact with the uneducated economist? Yeah, I saw him a few weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago. No, we're in May. I saw him about 6, 7 weeks ago. I spent a couple of hours with him talking at we're hanging out at a pub. Paige is saying I'm listening while I shop on Amazon. Yeah. Australia destruction. Carney, former BlackRock bankruptcy trustee here for probate. Yeah. Yes, Oregon and Washington states also remember that California is huge. Like, let me see here. I was looking at some older videos I did. It was pretty kind of astonished on some of the stuff we brought up and how we brought it up and what we brought it up and what we kind of astonished in a way. What we were talking about is kind of very interesting points of views. Let me go to our channel search here. Watch this. Somebody brought up Seattle and Washington. So we were really into this. I still remember this, and this is like it's almost like now it's becoming something because it's allowed to become something. Look. Chinese to take over Seattle housing market. Amerifornia is coming. Vancouver foreign buyers tax. That's when they put the foreign buyers tax. America will turn into California. So that's why I'm calling it Amerifornia. It was 7 years ago, right? We were warning you. Housing crisis. So you guys are on the. Let me see where I got here. Look, CCP destroying Seattle's housing market. 70,000 annually, not enough to live. Mass exodus ahead. Look. Seattle disappearing middle class. Can't keep up with money laundering from China. So we did cover quite a bit of this west coast of the United States, all the way from Oregon, and we'll see what else. Oh, look at this one. CPP Seattle destruction. Seattle heading for a crash. CPP money laundering out of control. Amerifornia wagons east. So we kept letting people know wagons east, wagons east. Look, blame on tech workers, not CPP money laundering. They were blaming tech workers. They're blaming tech workers for the affordability crisis in Washington State. It was just money laundering. Vancouver put on the foreign buyers tax, and the money laundering went into, and then it spilled down into Oregon and into Northern California. Right? Oh, so it's all money laundering. And I keep trying to tell people, hey guys, Donald Trump is not after Canadians. Mike, when was your aha moment? I don't know. I don't know. After I had my first kid, after my son was born, 10 years ago, was a big aha moment for me. Right, like after all you did and couldn't move to the U.S., many of us won't be able to go there. G is a meanie. Yep, but not so much Washington. Still better than Cali. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Because Cali started bringing in foreign money back in 1986, is when California was marketing to mainland China in '86. So it's been like California's big time worse, right? So yeah, what's that moment? What did you realize? My sister moved to Spokane. Yes, but yeah, you gotta. I don't know. Ah, yep, like a speeding bullet. Buckle up, y'all. The moment with my son, I started to realize that I will continue on this earth after long after I'm dead. Maybe 40, 50 years, my son will continue after I pass on and hopefully could pass down that branch or that spark. And he's very well in the know with certain things, and he's in the very know in the so yeah, and starting to realize that none of this is for me anymore. Everything you see around you is not mine. Then my a daughter was born, then my other daughter was born, and I won. I beat you, Joe Rogan. I beat you, Russell Brand. I beat all you guys. I beat you all because I won with family. I won with family. I win. Mind you, being on social media has pretty much bankrupted me because nobody wants to shop at my store. But shipping is too expensive, right? Everything is just out of whack. Taxes are going up. But you know what? I won with family. And that's the biggest achievement anyone could achieve in their lives. Yeah, thanks for bringing us together like soccer does. Much love. Yeah, collector. I'll see you, buddy. So, just wanted to. Just in inflation. Yeah, everything started in 2010, guys. So it's before Justin Trudeau's. I try to tell you guys that Trudeau didn't create the housing crisis. It was he inherited it from the previous administration, because in 2010 they were bringing in billions of dollars from China already to park in our real estate, right? Any way we can support, just buy me a coffee. Buy me a $3 coffee. And thanks for everyone that bought me a $3 coffee. I appreciate it. Ah, it all adds up, and I want to show you guys. Oh yeah, you guys are going to be emailing me about. Okay, Mike and the Knight's ready to go, guys. Mike and the Knight's ready to go. Let me get it ready here, show you guys. Guys, we had to move to Mike and the Knight from Rumble to Odyssey because Rumble's not giving us a stream key again. This is the second time Rumble has done this where we can't stream on Rumble. So they usually do this for 6-7 months and then they allow us to come back. So I'll show you guys here. There it is right there. So there it is on Odyssey. Mike and the Knight ready to go. It's a 3-hour show with call-ins from all over the Commonwealth. I recommend just listening to the show. And last Mike and the Knight, we had next week's news today, headline news from Mitch Madden, Ricky Spanish, and Blackjack Romano called into the show, giving us some eye-opening perspectives on certain things. And there it is. It's ready to go on Odyssey. And there it is, Mike and the Knight 607. We do an episode. People think we do an episode a day. No, no, no. We've been doing an episode a week for, I don't know, 8 years, 7 years. And I'm going to be in the chat here on Odyssey, guys. I'm going to be here. Look, I'll be here the whole day if you guys want to chat. I'll be there all day. And there we are on Rumble. Oh, somebody sent me $10. Thanks so much, Vet for Peace, Veteran for Peace there. Thank you so much. There it is there on Rumble, guys. we do put the uploads of Mike in the Night. So if you want to binge watch Mike in the Night, go to mikeinthenight.org, and you could catch most of our episodes on Moving Over. And there it is right there. It's all going there. Yeah, see, so all the episodes here, you guys could see, and they're all here if you guys want to check out the show. The show is really good. Lots of good callers. It's good because of the callers. I'm okay talking for a bit, but it's the people that call into the show that make this show so worth watching, even old episodes. And yeah. I am going to push you guys onto something because I really want you guys to watch this for me. And people have been, because I'm seeing the numbers go up. Watch. Right here. Go to my YouTube channel you're on already. Okay, showing I'm live. Go down. This right here. This conspiracy vault is pissing a lot of people off. A lot of people getting pissed. That's my consciousness versus awareness. A lot of people, gold back hidden wars. Watch what I'm talking about in these videos. People are getting pissed off royally with this. And especially that one there too. Oh, whoa, people are getting really, really, really peed off with some of this stuff. So watch this and see what the ruckus is about. All right. Okay, I already hit the like button. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mike. Nice to see you. My brother, God bless you, Sherry. It's not a coincidence that it is hard to find a family. It's no coincidence that it's so hard to afford a family nowadays. They don't want strong families or communities or even individuals. Okay, we did a short video on Planned Parenthood is a scam or a lie on YouTube in 2015 during the Obama administration, or 2016. I can't remember. But that Planned Parenthood thing was a complete farce from day one. It was about aborting babies, and that's all it was for, right? Oh, you plan for this? But can you afford this child at $30,000 a year? I don't think I can. Well, here's the abortion. Here's the papers, right? So Silent Walk's giving me a thumbs up. No, someone's giving somebody else a thumbs up in the thing. Sorry, I gotta learn how to read my chats here. Again, guys, I'm punchy, right? I'm punchy. Oh, there's a link in the description if you do want to buy me a coffee. Just buy me a coffee. It doesn't matter. Guys, so I'm gonna gold back wars. There's my dad right there. There's my Uncle Joe. He lives in Fall River, Massachusetts. There's my dad. He passed away in 2019. And through some medical problems that the hospital's at fault for my dad's death. He had cancer for 4 years, and the hospital refused to tell him he was dying because they said he wasn't worth saving. And then when he came to visit me here in BC, a simple blood test already showed that he's got months to live. And they let him on a plane because in Ontario, they didn't want to give his file. Thank you, actually, Goku, for sending me some money. Thank you so much. Okay, so that guy, I think, still lives in Angola. That guy moved back to Portugal. But I just want you guys to know I'm going to probably rehash some of these colonial wars. Because the IMF... Watch my Goldback Wars. Goldback Wars on that playlist. Watch the Goldback Wars. The fall of the Portuguese Empire. Then you guys will understand what the hell I'm talking about. And how the IMF actually funded other agencies or to go in and destroy the Portuguese infrastructure, cities, towns, villages, malls, stadiums, libraries. Portuguese weren't like the French. Portuguese actually built Africa. Highways, infrastructure, everywhere. But the IMF didn't like that. The IMF didn't like that they couldn't lend money to the Portuguese. Right? In Quebec, we also sub them having children. That is why the transfer payments are so grand, says Keister. My dad too, Mike. He asked them to fix a hernia, to ignore a small dot of cancer on the liver. They instead both They insisted both more euthanasia. I think it's just anesthesia. Fall River. I'm from near there. Are you from Cape Cove? Are you from Attleboro? Are you from Seekonk? Yeah, I spent my time in. I spent my quite a few summers in Massachusetts. I don't wear my Boston hat today. I wear all different hats. They all look nice. My KD ratio is 2.5. Yep. Holy crap! I raised $20. Holy crap! Thanks, guys. Holy crap! What is Canada going to be like in the future? Canada, remember, guys, is an idea. Canada is only an idea, and it's controlled by the crown. Unless Canada could become a republic, right? We have no chance. We have no chance. KCC is saying China. BC is not allowed to separate with Alberta if it wants to become independent because China owns it. Lithium ion mines, biggest coal mine in Canada, biggest coal mine in BC. Sorry, 17 years, no Canadian hires. Biggest two major ports in Canada, Chinese owned. You step foot on there, there's Chinese signs everywhere. You step foot, they shoot you. They shoot you and kill you and take you and throw you out to the fish. Right? Fentanyl. Oh, there was a fentanyl drug lab bust. Remember that, folks? We told you guys that they're going to stage fake fentanyl drug busts. We told you guys it was going to happen. 3 weeks later, it's happening all over the news. Like we told you. Word for word how it was going to go down. We told you Mark Carney was going to win the selection and he was going to win the election off after. We told you. Good God Almighty, man, your family has gone through such ridiculous prejudice. Oh, watch the merit harassment series if you want. Watch the merit harassment series for opening a store in this town. They made websites calling me the merit molester. They made entire websites to destroy me and my family. That's why no one shops here locally. I'm getting destroyed on every front for opening a business. Go to my channel, go to playlists. Find the merit harassment series. Watch it. It's all screenshots. You can see everything that's happened. And the calls to my store threatening me. I have them all recorded on there. And you know what the police said? It's forming an opinion. He could do that. So now I could form my opinions. So if governments want to come here and do something to me, watch out. Because I'm forming an opinion because the RCMP said it so 15 times. May God bless you, Mike. Yeah, thank you. Yep, for opening a store, and go to the channel, Mike Martin, go to my channel you're on now. Go to playlists. Watch the merit harassment series. There was guys getting paid by BC. It's called Work BC, where it's subsidized work through Work BC. There was employees working for a guy through Work BC. Their job was to send letters to immigration about my wife, to send a CRA, Canada Revenue Agency, letters about me, GST. Their job was to destroy me. So, Shizane is saying, you're awesome, dude. I love Canadians. I'm a Portuguese. I'm living in Canada. Where is it? Where? Ah, it's over here. Right here. Yeah. I just watched your video about getting rid of Pokemon today. That's how I discovered your channel, says Anna. Well, thanks, Anna, for being here. Now you see why they're not selling me Pokemon, and now they're not giving me the Final Fantasy card game. Because they say I don't buy enough Magic. I got more Magic than all the Magic stores in your state combined. Or province, wherever you are. I got more Magic. Adrian saying, sometimes my letterbox overflows, bro. You're awesome. I love for opening. Yeah, watch the amount of hell, absolute hell, I went through for opening a business in a 2-stoplight town. Because one guy was allowed to form an opinion. Illegal cease and desist orders, like fake ones. I went to the police, guys, is this a real cease and desist order? Is this guy suing me for opening a store in town? And they're like, "Oh, I don't have time to deal with you. We have real police work to do." Right? Well, I guess we came from some really interesting opinions too. Shoot. Give Pokemon the hook. Salutes, Joe. Bye bye. Um, yeah. Everything. Just all bullshit. It's all bullshit. They control whether I feed my family or not. These distribution companies control whether I get to eat or not. And what pisses them off, and because I look like an asshole in this town, you know why? Because I can't get stuff in. And then when people in my town say, "Why do I have to go 90 miles north or 78 or whatever miles north for a store, and go 120 miles south for a store when you could just get it here?" But if they don't want to sell me the product, what am I supposed to do? I can't sell you something I can't get, right? Anyways, man, I love getting all intense and worked up with you guys. I love it. Guess everything will change if you accept money from the secret letter to assist your shows. Nope. Watch that video. KCC's been following me for years. Watch the video I made. How they tried to, 3 times they tried to buy me out. They're going to make Mike of the Night the Joe Rogan of Canada. I said, no, I'm not interested. Keep your money. I'll just go underground. Now I'm not going to even stream on Rumble. Now I got to go on Odyssey now. Can't stream anywhere. I'm banned on X, Spotify, everywhere. I forgot, but why stay in Merritt? Well, if you come and visit me here and see where I am, you'll see why. Mountainous region around, rivers, lakes, 2 stoplights. I live in a small cul-de-sac. It's quiet. That's why I stay in Merritt. I'm an island here. I'm here, but I'm not in this. Like I'm in this. I live in this community, but I'm not part of the community, right? They go way out of their way to censor or just block me from this town, which is good. And a lot of people don't even know I'm on social media here at all either. That's the best part too. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Oh, did you see what this guy said on social media the other day? I'm like, what did he say? He said that. Oh, girl, I said that 10 years ago. Or someone said it in the comments 6 months ago. It's like, people say, you lock your door when you're in your store. Yeah, I don't open for another, what time is it now? For another 15 minutes anyway. Give you guys a view. Perspective. It's a nice day here. At the Merritt Toys and Games. There's a Planet Fitness right there. The Merritt Toys and Games. Not a chemtrail in the sky. And that's why I stay here. The mountains, the small town. Oh man, I got the Pokemon up there I gotta take down. Shoot. I already took down the Pikachu here. I gotta take down this. I didn't see that one up there. It's been so long. I gotta take that down too. And then now they're not giving me the big magic drops either. Man, what a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. What an absolute nightmare, man. Yep, total nightmare. It looks very lovely. Yeah, it's nice. That's why I'm here. It's quiet. I'm isolated from the rest of the town, and that's it. It's what I want, right? Does this mean they didn't give you Tuck here? They gave me Tuck here. A little bit of Tuck here. I got Tuck here in. I got it. I got it in from 3 distributors sent me my Tuck here. They didn't fulfill my allocations, not even close, but I got some in. I had seriously thought to drive up this morning, as I couldn't sleep. I was up till 3:30. Could have made it under 3 hours at that time in the AM. Yeah, you could. Where you are, where you're coming from. Yeah, you could do. You could do it. It's not a big deal. The weather's nice too, so. Yeah, they gave me all the magic sets. It's just when there's a big magic set that can make me money, they completely isolate me from getting it. That's just how it works, man. When you're on social media and you're talking about things and then they become right. Good morning, says, good afternoon, says Richard. That's Junkyard Dog from Mike in the Night. So, anyways, the episode's up, ready to go for tomorrow night, guys. Mike in the Night, episode 607 or 606, whatever it is. It's up, ready to go, guys. Look forward to the live chat and talking to you guys and being together as a community. We cannot stream on YouTube. People keep asking, stream on YouTube, Mike. What's your problem? We can't talk about what other people are talking about today on YouTube. Even if we talk about it, we get kicked off. We get terminated, right? So, anyways, thank you. Gonna watch your Tartarian. Yeah, watch my Tartarian video. It's gonna give you a different perspective on everything. Watch my Columbus Hidden Past one too. Changes everything. Changes absolutely everything. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna open her up. It's almost 11 o'clock. I got people. Looks like someone's out in their car waiting for me to open. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. Mike Martin's here. Thanks for tuning in and watching Morning Coffee with Mike. I have spoken.